What's up, YouTube? It's me, it's that indie comic book guy. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I'm here every week discussing comic books, discussing pop culture in general. I'm here for you. I'm your number one hater. So, with a little hateration in mind, let's discuss how to lose your boyfriend in 10 days. Wait. We're not discussing that? What are we discussing today? Oh yes, how to flush $2 billion, repeat, how to flush $2 billion down the toilet. Yes, $2 billion, gone. Who do we have to thank for it? We have your good folks over at Quibi. Jeffrey Katzenberg, DreamWorks, Disney, the guy's a legend. He's a legend in the field of entertainment. Don't get me wrong. But Jeffrey, he fumbled. Quibi, if you don't know, is a mobile app where you can watch 10-minute videos. And they recruited every celebrity. They recruited Kevin Hart. They got Anna Kendrick. They got a who's who of celebrities with a goal in mind of reaching that millennial audience who they think has an attention span of a 5-year-old. So they're like, 10-minute shows, we're in, we're out. And why are we discussing this today? Why not? We're discussing this today because in May of this year, Anthony Piper, who, if you're not familiar with him, he created a comic book called Trill League. He ran a Kickstarter. It made over $20,000. This was like in 2013. Then it disappeared. 2013, 2014. It disappeared. Then he resurfaced over at Marvel and did some work for them. But he seemed more interested in writing comics than drawing comics. And now he's announced that, it's not his jam. He really wants to focus on, his passion, which is animation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Now, Anthony Piper, he's not a social media darling. You can go look up trillleague.com. You can look at his Instagram, his Facebook. He barely updates these things. Why? The man's busy working. Nothing wrong with that. So, in May, it was announced that his Trill League property, which finally did come out in 2019, a few years later. It was a comic book. It was announced that he teamed up, his team made a deal with Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. Mr. Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 cents, to bring Trill League to Quibi. See how it's all circling back again and all that good stuff? So, if all of these A-list stars that Quibi recruited can't save Quibi, which again is a mobile platforming streaming service. You can't watch it on your TV. You can only watch it on your mobile devices, your phones, your tablets, things of that nature, because that's just how they made it. But it fumbled. We're talking about a company that spent probably about $200 to $400 million promoting and advertising this great streaming service, which isn't cheap. I believe it's like $8.99 a month to watch 10-minute videos, which you can watch for free, like you're watching this on YouTube right now. Who wants to pay for that? What were they thinking? So my question is, can Trill League, and if you're not familiar with the property, Trill League's pretty much a parody of the Justice League of America. And while he was developing it, Anthony Piper, the creator, he would post pictures on Instagram and Facebook, daily funny satire comic strips. And from what I heard, DC found out about this and they were like, yo, it's too close to our property. You gotta back up. Camera's just over here, I'm way over here. You gotta back up. And so he did. He revamped the character designs a little bit. So they won carbon copies of DC characters just in blackface. So that's where we are today with Trill League. Now, he redesigned the characters before he released his comic book. That may have caused some of the the delay. But we all know what really caused the delay. His Marvel work. He was getting paid. Do you blame him? There are a lot of people that do. There are a lot of people in the indie comic book community who felt a certain way, especially after having to wait for almost 5 years to get this comic book. They were like, hey, we get it. You're getting paid work from Marvel and other companies, but we invested $20 million in you. You can at least draw 1 page a week and get this comic book to us in a timely fashion. 1 page a week ain't asking too much. If you drew 1 page a month, you still could have got this book out to fans of Trill League within a timely fashion. So, that's what Trill League is. It's a parody of the Justice League. Some people look at it as like Boondocks and tights. But will this save Quibi? Which stands for Quick Bites, by the way. Can this property about a bunch of black superheroes who have kind of like a hip-hop edge to them, can it save the streaming platform from losing another few million? Give or take. Can it save it? Now, again, this announcement was made in May, and even though it's 10-minute episodes, there's no telling when Trill League will actually come out. And will Quibi be around once the work is done on the animation? That's another good question. Because the way these corporations work is they're going to do another round to recruit investors, and there may be changes. They might look at it like, hey, this 10-minute thing not going to work. We need to be on television. We need to see who else we can partner with. We need longer content. There definitely will be some changes. Because these angel investors and these investors, they're going to want a return on their investment eventually. They will. So what do you think? Will Trill League, will this cartoon, this hip-hop inspired Justice League satire, will it save Quibi? Or do you think it's too late? Is it too late to save Quibi? If Men in Tights cannot save this streaming platform, what will? They already announced Kevin Hart and a whole lot, Jennifer Lopez, a whole lot of other celebrities have projects coming out at Quibi. But so far, nothing has driven people to, like, yo, I'm going to go over there, Quibi. It's all about Quibi. I'm there. Will comic fans go over to Quibi now that Trill League is there? Maybe. Will the fans that Anthony Piper gained over at Marvel, would they go check this out? Maybe. I'm throwing this question to you because I really want to know what you think. Do you think Quibi is salvable? I'm going to throw this to you. Do you think Quibi can be saved? Do you think a project like Trill League is the project that's going to make people go and download this app more than and try it? Do you think Trill League is that property that's going to make people download Quibi and pay for it? Or would it just do a trial version and be done? It's kind of what happened with Disney Plus if you think about it. Now, there are a lot of people that still hang around Disney Plus. They're waiting for more content. They have that wait and see attitude. But the thing that separates them, Disney Plus has Marvel, has Disney characters, has a lot, Star Wars, has a lot going for it. Whether you're looking at the old material or the promised new material that will come out, and the new material people that Disney Plus has come out with, people loved. Quibi, not so much. Nobody's talking about these shows. Nobody's talking. So, let me know your thoughts about Quibi. Let me know your thoughts about Trill League. Is this cartoon the project that will save Quibi? And let me know if you know what Anthony Piper is. Is he just locked in the studio again? I do like the fact that he has a strong work ethic. Not a social media darling, but the man does work. And he has achieved a lot that many of these independent comic book writers and artists wish they can achieve within a small amount of time. Now, if Quibi fails, if this Trill League fails, we may not see this property again in animated form, depending on how the contract is structured. Now, they may be able to take this property and move it over to Netflix or move Trill League over to Disney Plus or wherever. 50 Cent has his hands in a lot of baskets, including FX. It'll be interesting. I'm sure these conversations are already happening. So, again, let me know what you think of Trill League. Let me know what you think of Quibi. I'm out. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. 1, 2.